Hey everyone, if you don't already know me, my name is Ethan and I'm a first year medical student here at UCLA, making weekly YouTube videos as a form of mentorship and self-reflection. So here's another one and I really hope you enjoy watching. Boom! How was FOP?
Can't talk.
You can't talk. Mouthful. FOP was good? Okay, we have Haiti here. Just wanted to come on here and recap from this morning's lectures. So this morning we were learning about calcium and vitamin D related disorders. And then we had a lecture on osteoporosis. And then we had another lecture on, what was it, adrenal physiology?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good. I didn't watch the adrenal one, but I can tell you about parathyroid hormone and how it works.
How does it work?
It's released in response to low calcium levels.
Okay.
So when your calcium's low, parathyroid hormone gets released, and then it works to help like gut absorption of calcium and takes calcium out of your bones, also to raise your blood levels of calcium. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. You sound like you know what you're talking about. And then we just had our FOP course where we were learning about adolescent medicine for the rest of the day. Yep. Okay, it's about 9:45. Really long day, but an incredible day. Just on the bike, gonna bike back now to the camper van and get some rest and then wake up early and do it all over again. Okay, this is John. We're at our favorite burrito place. How has life been lately, John?
Life is good.
You were just in New York, right?
New York, Boston. Emma graduated from her master's program from the news school. So that was really exciting. Got to see her graduate, and then she read part of her book at a bar in New York, which was really cool. And yeah, things are good. I need to learn endocrinology. So that's my goal, is to catch up. I'm 2.5 weeks behind.
It's okay. I have full confidence in you.
Thank you.
You're gonna get back into it. You're gonna do great. Cheers. Okay, just had some lunch with John, which was amazing. It's always so nice to talk to him. And then just to update you, this morning we had a lecture on adrenal pathophysiology, and we also had a workshop where we were going over different osteoporosis medications depending on different clinical cases. It was all really interesting. Now just heading to prep to get some coffee and do some work. Okay, so I had no classes this afternoon. I was just at the med school for most of it, but wasn't super productive. I don't know why. I feel like I'm just in a rut nowadays. Just gonna head to the rock climbing gym and get a climb in. Okay, so I'm actually a member at a rock climbing gym that's about a 10-minute bike ride or 8-minute drive away from the med school. So I like to go here maybe like once or twice a week. I think it's a great way to de-stress. Also, you meet some of the coolest people ever. Like tonight, I met someone who is an editor for the Godzilla comics. Like, what the heck? Okay, so we just had a large group this morning on adrenal cases. Now I have this rest of the morning off, so I'm gonna head to the library and get some work in. Okay, so this afternoon we had a structural racism and health equity session on global health and immigration, which was really good. It was about 2 hours long. And afterwards, I just studied with John for about 2 hours. I loved studying with John so much. John is so incredible. Just ran to Trader Joe's, got some dinner, gonna head back to the med school now. Okay, just finished salsa class. This was my second time going in a very long time. Actually, bachata tonight. They switched it up, so it's bachata one week, salsa the next. And everyone there is so kind and respectful from what I've seen. And it's just so cool to meet other students. Okay, I just took a shower at the gym, now just biking over to campus. So we just had a review session for endocrine week 3. Now I'm heading to Path Lab, where this will be our second Path Lab of the endocrine section. And I think we'll be looking at specimens today, which will be really cool. So just heading there now. I think I'm gonna grab a coffee first. Okay, it is about 8 o'clock on a Thursday night. I just want to recap from this afternoon. So this afternoon we had our doctrine course, our Foundations of Practice course, which is one of my absolute favorites. I love my small group so much. There's about 6 or so of us, and it's just so amazing. We work really well together. So today we were learning about adolescent medicine. We were specifically going over consent and confidentiality. So we were working through a couple cases, most of which were involving teens. For example, one teen who wanted to go on birth control but didn't want their parents to know, or a teen who was pregnant and didn't want their parents to know, and kind of how to navigate the ethics of that while keeping their information confidential and abiding by all of California's laws. So that was really interesting. And then we were going through a case involving a 16-year-old with polycystic ovary syndrome, going through a differential based on her clinical exam findings as well as treatment plan. I thought it was really interesting, and it's always like super cool to work in the small group with my classmates as well as the attending in the room. Yeah, super cool. And then afterwards I was going through some emails, doing some boring things, and also I had a coaching call with my E for E. Everyone has like a series of E for E's. Some people have like 1 or 2 or 3 that kind of circle in and out through their small groups. And E for E's are Educators for Excellence, and they serve as our teachers in our small groups as well as our sort of mentors. So I had a coaching call with my one E for E, and we talked about kind of my performance in classes. We reviewed my OSCE performance, what I thought I did really well at and what I thought I could have improved at. And we just talked about like general stuff like career planning and life goals and things like that. And it was super fun and good. Overall, I feel like super happy about the community here and very well supported by faculty. So grateful. I think that's about it. I guess the last thing I'll say is I like to do Anki every day, and I haven't done any today, so I have to do a little bit of that, and then I can call it a night. Okay, so just to recap from this morning, we had a lecture lecture on hyperfunctioning endocrine tumors delivered by an endocrine surgeon, and it was just really good. One of like the best lectures I've been to. The surgeon was just amazing. I felt he combined his intelligence with his own humanity in a really beautiful way. Talked to us about kind of the relationships he's developed over time with his patients and some of the patient stories that he's had. They were really touching. Afterwards, we had another lecture on endocrine images, so looking at different clinical images and trying to make a differential diagnosis based off of them. And then afterwards, we had a regular Friday case-based learning session, also covering the endocrine system. So overall, a really good morning. Then just had lunch. Jason got a nice coffee with a very long straw. Okay, if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, you probably should know I live full-time in a camper van. I do it for a lot of reasons, but to put it simply, I really like to live as minimally as possible. I think it's just like a really beautiful way to live. Anyway, just filled up on some water at my friend's apartment. Now I'm gonna go rock climbing at a gym that's pretty close to campus. Okay, it is Memorial Day weekend and super exciting news. My parents are in town. I think it's my mom's first time ever in LA. They flew in last night from New Jersey, so I'm gonna meet them now downtown. They're staying in Santa Monica, kind of by the shore. So I'm actually gonna go on a little adventure. I'm gonna get my bike out from the back of the van and bike down to meet them. I think it's about 4.2 miles or so it shouldn't be bad. Really excited to see them. Okay, it is Saturday night, just biking back right now. Had an incredible day seeing my parents, and just got to see my friend Amelie perform and meet up with my friend Luis. Just gonna bike back now and go to bed. Kayaking was so fun. Sorry I didn't get any videos. Okay, it's Sunday night. Doesn't feel like a true Sunday night though, because tomorrow's Memorial Day and we actually have off. But anyway, I'm at my friend Jason's apartment. He very kindly lets me do my laundry here, so finally gonna do my laundry, which I'm super excited about. Okay, that's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing and leaving a comment down below. I'd really appreciate it. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful day.